Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching today's video. In this video, we're gonna create this cool tone cut crease with a little touch of gold in the middle, kind of like cool tone meets warm tone. So before I go in with any eyeshadow, I first prime my eyelids using the MAC Cosmetics paint pot in the color Soft Ochre and just apply this all over the eyelid to get rid of any redness. For today's look, I'm going to go in with my Sigma and Knook palette that I created together with them. And I'm really going to focus mainly on like the cool tones in today's video. And I wanted to do a cut crease because it's a little bit more glamorous. So I started with the light gray color and kind of blended this in my crease going back and forth. Just used a little bit, just enough to make all the next colors like blend out more easily. So then I went in the color Leon, which is the name of my dad. And he has gray hair, so that's why I named it his name, which I thought it was kind of funny. So I'm gonna blend this all the way in my crease, going from the inner corner to the outer corner. And when you recreate this makeup look, just take your time with this, because I feel like when it comes to smoky eye, you really want your base of like the eyeshadows to look as good as possible. So I went in a few times with my brush. I like to build it up slowly, so I always go in with a tiny amount and I just add more and more. I feel like this, for me personally, is the easiest way to not make any mistakes. Then I went in with some gel eyeliner, and I'm kind of not applying too much on my brush, but kind of blending this around the edge of the eyelid. And I'm also going to apply it in the inner corner of the eye, because I want darkness like in the outer corners, but also in the inner corner, because we're going to create like a smoky outer base, if that makes sense. It all will make sense once this eye look is done, but I just really wanted it to be as smoky as possible, so that's why I went in with a gel eyeliner. Now once you have applied it, I'm gonna make the edges look more soft, so I went in with the color Leon and blend this around the edges. I applied quite a lot of this color on my brush, because I mean black can be quite hard to blend out, so you definitely want to use like a dark color to blend out the edges. So I'm just going around all the edges, and you can also go in with a little bit of black if you feel like you need it. Whenever I do like a smoky eye, I always go back and forth with like a lighter color, a darker color, until I feel like everything looks good. So I went in with the color Levine, which is a matte black, and used this all over the eyelid. I did use a brush which still had like a little bit of sparkle on it, which I didn't know. So you now see a little bit of sparkle on my eyelid. It's not in the eyeshadow, but I used a dirty brush without knowing. So I mean, that was kind of annoying, but it is what it is. So then I went in with a super tiny brush. This is actually a lip brush, but it's super tiny, so easy to use. Or maybe it's actually an eyeliner brush, I'm not quite sure. But I used this to create a line in my crease, and only in the middle part, just to create a line in this area. And then I went in with this beautiful golden color, and I'm kind of gonna press it in the center part, but I'm trying to leave like a little bit of space in between the center. So this is what I mean, like you can still see a little bit of a space, even though I did not leave a lot of space. I tried to do so. Then I went in with the color Glaze, which is like a shimmery, I would say it's in between warm tone and cool tone. You can either use it with a cool tone look, but also with a warm tone look. It's just perfect for both kind of eye looks. And it's not like really like a glittery eyeshadow, but more like a shimmer. And the reason why I chose this color to be in my palette, because I wanted it to be nice to use like for a halo eye look, but also as like a brow highlight or for the inner corner of the eye, and I think it's just perfect for that. So I went back in with this color to kind of blend around the edges, and then I also used this brown color to like blend it out even further. I felt like the transition from the gold towards the black was not looking really good, so that's why I decided to go in with a brown, just to make everything melt a bit nicer. And I feel like definitely after this step, it's already starting to look so much better. Then I felt like I needed a little bit more of that golden color and applied just a tiny bit more of that. And then once again, I went around the edges and blended it out even further. I feel like with a halo eye look like this, you always want to kind of go back in with a few shades to perfect it even more. So I was happy with how it was looking, and then I went in with this liquid liner, which is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's actually, I feel like, very underrated. I think this is such a nice eyeliner. It's super black. Normally, I prefer to use it on top of like a gel eyeliner. It makes the eyeliner look so much more stand out. It makes it black. It has a nice matte finish. But I think I was lazy today, so I just used it on its own, which is nice as well. But definitely, if you do have this eyeliner, try it on top of like a gel eyeliner. It looks really nice. So then I removed all the fallout, and I made the wing liner look a bit more sharp with using like a little bit of concealer underneath it. And then after I removed all the fallout and the redness underneath the eyelid, I'm gonna focus on the lower lash line. So I went in with the color Lavina again, and I'm gonna use this for underneath the lower lash line using a flat definer brush from Sigma. And I'm going back and forth, kind of from left to right, just to make sure that the eyeshadow is applied everywhere. And after this, I went back in to make it even more intense. Then I used the color Leon again and used this to blend out the lower lash line, just to kind of create that shadowy effect, just looking very cool tone. I really wanted the main color of this eye look to be very like cool tone smoky. If you want another smoky eye look using this palette, let me know. I was thinking of doing like a purple smoky eye, like a very dark smoky eye, but with like a silver, not a silvery, like a shimmery silver in the center of the eyelid. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. So I used this black pencil in my waterline, and then I went in with a little bit of mascara, and I used the Hopeless Romantic lashes from Sigma Beauty. And then here you have the finished result. I really hope you all like it. I don't think I've done like a cut crease where I use a little bit of golden in combination with all the cool tones. So I hope this gave some inspirations. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. That's really helpful for my YouTube channel. And I have my palette linked down in the description bar in case you want to get it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you all next time. Bye bye!